hello there, YouTube family. I am back for a quick chat with you about how I'm doing. I hope that you're doing well. Let me just try to fix that a little bit. I wanted to make sure that you knew that I am still on Slimming World, not changing, and that I have made a couple of adjustments as of today, and you will see my What I Eat in a Day tomorrow. I'm coming to you on Monday afternoon into Monday evening, depending where you are in the world. And I also started videoing today. I have been hit and miss with making videos because I start the day and then I either don't feel good or I'm not motivated. I didn't prep. I'm making bad choices, all that sort of thing. But I'm very optimistic today because when I did my weigh-in last week, I was up a pound. Now, to me, that's not relevant at this point. When you're in, I have less than a stone to lose, more like 10 pounds. So at this point in my game, this is how it's going to be for me. And it's important for me to keep my head on straight and not get myself anxious over it. So what is my plan? Well, when I went and did my weigh-in, you know how it asked you in the app, what's up with you? So what's up with me is I said something about my sins. There's an option there about, I guess, either going over my sins. That's what it was. So it brought me to a little video. I can't remember the one's name, but it was a very nice video by an executive that works for Slimming World. And her discussion was flexible sins. Kind of like, to me, it reminded me of, here in the US, we have something called flexible spending account, where you put part of your paycheck into this account and you can use it for medically related things like prescription drugs and stuff like that. So anyway, I'm looking at it like that, flexible sins. So the bottom line is, she says you pick, instead of going off the deep end because you keep going over your sins, for me, what I'm going to do with it is I'm just going to increase my sins by X amount as needed. And that's going to be a big weight off my shoulders right now because there's some things that are bothering me about going over my sins that I now don't have to worry about. She says you can do this as often as you like, and you can choose the amount that you want. Do you want 40 cents? Do you want 50 cents? Do you want 30 cents? And like, let's say you're going to a wedding or you're going to a function on a weekend and you want to increase your sins, rather than come home and feel like, oh my God, I bombed it. And then the next day you say, oh, I bombed it already anyway. My weigh day's coming. I may as well just indulge. I'm going to be over. And so forth. Just put that all aside by making a decision to increase your sins. Now, there's a flip side to that, of course. For some of us, we may have increased our sins a little too much, and it may affect the scale. But for me, where I'm at in my journey, I'm not so much looking at that. Right now, I want to let you know that from here until the new year, until after the new year, I will be looking to maintain my weight loss within 2 to 3 pounds up or down. Weight Watchers, it's 2 pounds. Slimming World is 3. So I'll go with 3 because I am on Slimming World. That's not my goal. However, I'll still be in maintenance mode. I will not be doing the maintenance mode plan. There are 2 that Slimming World offers. I will just be increasing my sins and leaving it at that. I don't need extra Bs, and I'm not going to play around with on this day I get an extra 15. I'm just going to do this daily accordingly. I'll try to stay 0 to 5 or 5 to 10, I mean, and no more than 15. However, if it goes more, then it goes more. We're not going to worry about that right now. I'm going to be watching my scale. I'm not going to be doing weigh-ins, as I told you. And right now, I am maintaining the loss that I achieved in the first 8 weeks of returning back to Slimming World Online. So I'm very excited about that because I'm sitting pretty, as far as I'm concerned, for my age, for my physical little handicaps that I have. I think that I have nothing to complain about. I am a healthy person. I don't have cholesterol, triglyceride issues. I do take HCTZ once a day for my blood pressure. However, if I lose this weight, and not only will I get back in my clothes, I won't have to take that on a daily basis. So I'm looking forward to being able to do that. Here in the US, we have a holiday coming up. It is Thanksgiving and that is on the last Thursday in the month of November for us. That's a big eating day. This is why I've chosen to chillax, as Stephanie calls it. Not that I'm just going to be deliberately off plan. No. Every day I'll get up, and if even I get through the whole day and then at night I eat more sins than I should, I'm just going to make sure I write it down. That's the ticket. You have to write it down and track it, or you're just fooling yourself. For me, I'll be fooling myself. So I'm going to own up to it, and I'm going to see where it leads me. And I think that will help me maintain this loss that I've had, which I'm very proud of myself in being able to have even done that, honestly, with all my struggles that I've been having. So anyway, that's all I wanted to tell you for today. Hopefully I will have a video up for you tomorrow on Tuesday for today's day of eating, which is Monday. I am off to our chat with the ladies, and as I said, I'm feeling very optimistic. If you are interested in that video, let me know in the comments. If you have the app and you are online, an online member, you should be able to access that video just the same way that I did. And that's it, really. You know, things are good. Life is good. I have my same issues. I'm very depressed about losing my little girl. Today is 3 months that she's gone. It's very hard. I don't sleep well. My aunt has left us suddenly, one of my aunts, and it's very, very sad. It makes me very, very sad. But I'm trying to fight the fight to get past all of that as best I can. Some days are better than others, I'll be honest with you. And my stomach issues, if I eat lots of speed, and you see my crazy salads, well, those crazy salads keep me from having stomach issues. So my hope is I've bumped up the amount of veg I'm putting in the salad, and I'm going to try to bump up the dinner time veg too, because that really helps me stay full. Also, I increased my olive oil, which is another reason why I'm happy to be having flexible sins, because olive oil is 6 cents per tablespoon. I'd like to have 2 tablespoons a day, most days. And also, I'm incorporating shakes because that's something that satiates me, and I'm not always hungry in the morning. So, but I need something to keep me from going over the edge and not feeling well. So again, that's 6 cents for the shake. So that will be 18 cents in a day already, just to start with. And that doesn't mean it's going to be every day, but I'm looking at 18 cents a day with those 3 things that would be regular things that I might be having, just to let you know. I don't look at those things as junk. Olive oil is very healthy. It also, when you mix olive oil with any green vegetable, it will also release GPL-1, which is something that people want that are on Ozempic and Mounjaro and Z-bound medications, because those medications release more of that in the intestines. And so that is why I feel so much fuller when I have the olive oil on my salad. And I mean, I'm making a huge salad. You know, if I were making the regular size salad I normally eat, I would only need 3 cents worth, truthfully. But it makes all the difference in my salad. I really enjoy it, which is very, very important. You have to enjoy your food. It's a must. If you don't enjoy the food, how long will you really last on your plan? You may lose a little weight, and then you just throw your hands up. I can't do this anymore, right? Does that make sense? Because I know I've done it. That's why I love my Slimming World plan, because I can adapt many different things and still be on Slimming World plan. And I think that the plan is so flexible that it really gives whatever dietary issues or need you have, you can be successful on this plan. And as Kelsey, dear Kelsey, one of our admins and the Slimming World group always has said, not everybody eats lots of fruit and vegetable. They still lose weight on Slimming World. So there you go. Anyway, the other thing I wanted to mention is that for those of you who are not aware of what Nutrisystem is, if you're not in the U.S., or even if you are, Nutrisystem is sponsored by Marie Osmond, if anybody remembers who she is. And it is a plan that I lost 15 pounds on a couple of years ago, very successfully, my last 15 pounds. I do enjoy that food. And for me, I don't have access to Slimming World entrees here, the frozen ones you get at Iceland. So I need something that can be a go-to for times when I just don't have time, I didn't shop yet, etc., etc. And Slimming World, pardon me, Nutrisystem is the most nutritious of any calorie counted food that I could buy. And I can get a really good deal on it. And it stays in my freezer. There's also shelf stable items that I get. And it's nice for me to have that so that it keeps me from going off plan. Is it ideal? No, it's not. It's processed. Yes, it is. Do I want to eat processed? Not all the time. I would like to get rid of it altogether. But for some reason, my lifestyle is not leading me in that direction as much as I would like. So I have obligations. I work part-time. And it's not to be making excuses. But if I have something as a go-to that fits into Slimming World, which it does, either I sin it, or if it's a melt, the melt part, the bread part of it is the healthy extra beef for the day. It meets the requirement for that. It's got lots of fiber. And then sometimes it'll have egg in it, which is free. Sometimes, so each item that I put into the sin estimator will come up to be half a cent to a cent, sometimes 2 cents for the serving, provided it's not a dessert. But if it's a meal, which is either breakfast, lunch, or dinner meals that they have, chances are it's going to be okay. Unless maybe it's a waffle or pancakes, in which case then I would just send it and forget about it. You know what I mean? Nothing to lose sleep over. So I will be getting another order of that. And that I usually order 3 times a year. I don't order it every month because that would mean I don't know anybody that orders it every month for more than 3 months in a row. After that, most people stop doing Nutrisystem. So, and they have other options for ordering. But for me personally, ordering it that way is the least expensive. It's the most economical, and I like what I order. So that's why it works. So anyway, that's it. I'm going to let you go now. Yes, I am. I'm going to stop talking, but not before I say a few things. Number 1, please take good care of yourself because you are the only one that can do that. I am here for you. I support you in any way that I can. If you need support, join the Slim Women group. We'd love to have you there. And it's up to you. But believe me, I stand behind you. And you are worth it. If no one else is telling you that, let me be the person to tell you. I hope many people let you know that, but I'm going to tell you that you are worth it. And I'm sorry if you don't feel that way about yourself. That's a shame because you are worth it. And you have to take care of you in order to take care of anybody else. And that's a fact. That's just a downright fact. It's not coming from me. And I also wish you and your family many, many blessings. And I hope that everyone is doing well out there. I want to give you a big thank you for always supporting me no matter what I'm doing. I can't thank you enough. I'm almost to 1,000. I'm at 990-ish subscribers now. And when I get to that 1,000, we're going to talk about the giveaway that I'm doing, and that it will not matter where you are in the world. If you win the giveaway, it is yours, and I will send it to you. So I'm excited about that. I'm trying to be as excited as I can be about anything I can find to be excited about because I think it's important to be grateful and to be kind to other people and considerate as much as I can be. And it just fits into what it is that I'm trying to do with the rest of my life. Be the best person I can be. So that's where that's coming from. And last but not least, big hugs as Cora is outside barking at goodness knows what. I give you big, big hugs. If you don't need one today, put it in your pocket and save it for a day when you do. They don't go bad. And for now, my dear YouTube family, I will say goodbye to you, and I will see you again in the next video. Thanks again very much for watching.